Hello and welcome to Efficient Strategy Gaming. Today we're going to be playing Panzer Corps 2 on Generalissmus mode. As you can see, we made it to Moscow. I went the Barbarossa South route, and this is going to continue our series. I started all over again, and behind the scenes have developed a prestige farming strategy that I think you guys will like. I am currently at 14,000 prestige, no cheats. Nothing like that. No exploits that I think. You can decide for yourself. And we're at Moscow, so let's set up the history here. So basically, you have rail lines coming into Moscow through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different directions. I guess you could call this 6 and 7. But basically, what happened historically is Germany moved to the north and cut the rail line to Moscow from the north, going from Stalingrad to Moscow at Rizev. So this is Kalinin here. Rizev would be probably the next town over. And then from the south, Guderian was making his famous sweeping move. So this army group right here might represent that. Looks like this is Tula right here, one of the big arms manufacturing areas. So the other thing that happened historically is Germany was able to get up to a point, probably Klin, some town like this, where they could see the spires of the Kremlin, and that was to the north of Moscow up here. So I think that was possibly this town right here. There is a massive counterattack in the north that we're going to have to fend off, and we're also going to have to deal with the fact that we only have 6 units down here in the south, and there are strong Soviet forces in the south. But it seems like most of the units are concentrated on the flanks here in the north and south. So let's get into it here. We are using retrograde, and I can only upgrade 3 units per scenario. The units I chose were these Dornier 217Es because of their excellent stats in terms of infantry soft attack, 18. So those are all they're tactical bombers. I believe that's what they're called in this game. Strategic bombers, sorry. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's start in the south. And the first thing I want to do here is show you the power of this prestige farming strategy. Oh, that was a mistake, so we'll use one of our undos. I think I only have 3 undos a turn, so I have to be really careful here. So we're going to try to get our infantry in position here to wrap around to this airfield that's open, and we're going to try to encircle these 4 divisions and see if we can encourage them to get out of their entrenchments. Always a good idea. And we're going to be using a lot of the split function here because I think it is quite powerful. I did not fully realize that when I first started playing this game. But as you get hours into the game, you begin to understand the mechanics a whole lot better. So it's no surprise there. This is a very dangerous strategy I'm using here. I'm going to use another undo. Okay, so this cavalry can get into here. And I don't want to place my mechanized forces into a city tile with where they'll have the close defense. The tanks and the mechanized forces don't do well in close defense areas. Hopefully they fare better here in this airfield. So this effectively means that this fighter cannot do anything. He's going to have to move next turn because I have his airfield. So that's another powerful mechanic in Hearts of Iron 4. Disadvantage down here, no artillery. Let's see what we can accomplish in the air. Okay, that's a pretty decent attack, so I'll go for that. We're not going to be able to help with this cavalry division over here. We need to start wearing out their fighters. We have a huge prestige advantage here, but we're going to use quite a bit of that prestige, let me tell you. I want to protect the northern flank here so that they can't surround my forces that I've kind of surrounded them with in the north. And wear out this cavalry so that it can't be an offensive threat. Now, the best thing to do here is attack with the tanks since they're armored and this cavalry has no heavy equipment to deal with them. So we'll soften up the cavalry with the tanks. Wow, and it looks like that's all we're going to be able to do this turn. I don't really want to wear out my own forces that much. And as you can see, this tank attacking in here is not great. It looks like there is an attack there, though. Okay, that went quite well. Happy with that. Not looking forward to the counterattack. There's going to be a massive counterattack. And obviously I played ahead here, so I kind of know what's going on. We can walk this artillery right up. Right there. And it'll help protect this infantry. So I spammed out this 7.5 artillery. Basically, because I'm going to use it defensively. As I've been saying, there's going to be massive counterattacks here. The Stug on the right flank is going to be good. There is enemy armor in this area. If I could have got him in here, that would have been a little better. Okay, and we got the encirclement going here. So 300. Let's see what that turns into. This isn't going to be a good one. So we got 76 prestige off of that exchange right there. This guy's going to go for our air base over here. So I need to keep my eye on that. Let's try to encourage them not to do that. It's too bad that we start with cloudy weather, but it is what it is. So we won't exploit the game and kind of just pick out where the enemy's air force is and fly to them. I don't even know if we can fly to them. I didn't try to exploit. But you can do that if you want to exploit. You could find out where their air force is located and fly your fighters there right off the bat. Let's put this guy right here. I don't think they're going to be able to see the Stuka. I do foresee being able to take out this anti-tank emplacement. And my strategy is going to basically be based around an encirclement strategy. And we want to go narrow. Swamp, Minor River. I don't think we're going to be able to get into there. Just check what the best attack is. They have no entrenchment. Okay, last chance. That was 90 prestige there, so that was pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna go wide with all the splits, and what I realized was, say they take out one of these 2 tank units here, it's not gonna matter because the unit still lives perennially, and all the bonuses that that unit has lives on. So even if they take out one, you still have the other. So this is very important to the overall strategy, to my overall strategy. And in this game, you can kite very efficiently if you're a defender. So even if I started attacking this guy here, if he moved, he can move inside this pocket. Don't give him a pocket to move around in. And I'm not going to take these unfavorable attacks. We're not going to do that. I want to tightly pack my infantry right here, supported by artillery, for the inevitable counterattacks that are going to happen here. So what's the best way that I can do this? Let me just think here. Probably just form a line. This guy's going to have to move up to do a hit right here. Let's give us some breathing space here. I don't want this guy dealing that much damage, so I'm going to suppress him. I don't think he's going to be able to attack very well because he's in a pocket and he'll probably turn red, which is 100% suppression. And so we're wide, but we're defended by artillery all along this line. So when they get their 20 width units out, it's not going to be as impactful. And here's another trick, guys. I'm using this screen to see if anyone has green markers so that they can move or resupply, and obviously can't do that, so we'll pass the turn. Ouch. Okay, that was really bad for us. We'll see how that Panzer division fares. Hopefully that guy, they don't break that guy out of the pocket, but typically the infantry at this point in the war has no heavy equipment, so that we should be pretty safe. And again, if that infantry unit right here perishes, it doesn't matter. We should be okay. This guy got hit by a big artillery bombardment. Oh, wow. That was actually pretty effective because of the close defense rating in that forest. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So they're going to be able to destroy this split, but they won't be able to destroy both of them, which is going to be incredibly important. And we can actually back these guys off. Again, they destroyed 1/2 of the split, but not the whole split. Hopefully. Let's see what happens here. They could follow up with that infantry, and I'll lose an infantry division. Not sure if these guys... They have 0 awards, so I could... No heroes, so I could replace them quite easily. Wow. Okay, so they got to the artillery there, and that was very impactful. And as you can see in Panzer Corps 2, the artillery does not support if it's a tank attack. You need anti-tank to be able to support that, to defend against a tank. So this is the lone survivor of this unit here, so I'm going to have to replace them. And then let's try moving these tanks into more favorable positions. Okay, so that was probably worth maybe around 200 prestige, so as you can see, that's well worth it. We got these guys out of their positions. If they want to retake that airfield, I guess that would be fine. Not looking forward to the counterattack, though. So I think we need to hit them pretty hard. So we got an encirclement rating on all three of these units right here. He can either hold out or attack over here. Okay, so they lost their encirclement rating. I think I'm going to back that up to keep these guys in a pocket so that they lose their offensive capabilities. Just try a split. Okay, hopefully that holds. And then we're going to save our air for this side of the map. Okay, that fighter did no damage to the Stuka, so I think that was worthwhile. Got to pay attention to this guy down here as well. He can flank us fairly easily. Oh. I think that the AI just stumbled on this positioning, but this is a very well-placed fighter. Probably not going to be able to attack this guy here. Excellent. So I'm thinking that they committed the main body of their forces here. These Stukas are so good because you can damage the enemy. And typically they don't damage you back. Let's encourage this guy not to move. Okay, this artillery is going to have to be used in a defensive role. There's going to be no real potential for him to do anything for us. He's in a pocket, but he can break out. I think it's going to be better to move the tanks up here. Try to move from the back first. That's another little trick. So these guys can move in and set up. Can they set up? No. No attack, though. So they're just going to sit there. They're probably going to get eaten next turn. Moscow's going to consume a lot of prestige here. Okay, that should have been it. Excellent. So now, continue to encircle. Let's have the guy in the back move first. And around we go. We are small, but we're pretty stout. I want to go to where that hash mark, that chevron there, means that he can set up. So he defends these 2 infantry units there, which is going to be great. Keep on wanting to say divisions from Hearts of Iron 4. We're taking a break from Hearts of Iron 4 because we're going to do more Panzer Corps. Okay, I knew that that guy was there. We're going to metagame a little bit. There's a meta right there. Because that kind of ruins my whole offensive strategy here. Let's see what this guy can do. He can flank out. I don't know how appealing that is. Trying to think if they're going to be able to break through my lines. I think that they will. We can probably swap guys out here. So let's just choose a guy to move up. So we can attack. Move out and then swap out for another infantryman. He might still be going out to the side. Let's see here. I'm not attacking with the artillery yet, because I think we can get these guys. I only have 1 attack left. Actually, I can swap. And you can swap directly here in Panzer Corps 2 if you hit the shift button. So maybe we'll have an opportunity to show you that. Okay, there we go. Like 50 prestige or something like that. And then we start wrapping. The trucks are good and bad in this game. Okay, so he is gonna come up here. I don't have any other moves. I can't move these guys because they're standing in front of the artillery. If I move him out, he's going to have a pathway to my artillery. Gotta pace yourself. That's for sure. We got 25 turns. And it's going to be a long campaign. I can tell you that much. This is not good. I do not like this. I got to defend this artillery piece. At least this guy didn't move past me. On my practice run, he moved past me. Did not like that. So this is a fairly strong position here. Wow. They still have very good offensive capabilities there. So we're just going to stay in this strong position. Hopefully this guy, he can come around. I want to tag this guy a few times though. Damn. But I can't. Okay, it's just going to have to stay there. So we're going to have to weather the storm, and I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I mean, I guess I could roll up here and see if it keeps the encirclement. I'm out of undos, though. Or we could pin him right there. Let's keep him. Let's keep him there. I don't want to mess anything up. I don't have any undos. We're going to be playing as if we're in Iron Man mode here. I don't have Iron Man mode selected. Wow. That's devastating. I need to get rid of that bomber. This is attack bomber. Devastating. That's not too bad. That guy's going to die. That was silly of the AI to do that. That was not good. Don't destroy any of my units. That was favorable. That was a favorable exchange, and they're probably going to be red suppression now because I kept that encirclement. This game is all about encirclements if you use this playstyle. There's many ways to skin a cat. You don't have to do this playstyle. But this is the only thing that I could find to win in Generalissmus mode. And we do need to harvest 10,000 prestige to be able to get to USA East Coast in Generalissmus mode. It is my understanding, I haven't tested this out, that basically as the difficulty level decreases, the buy-in to go to USA East East Coast, I don't know what it's called in this game, lessens. So they still got through. So they destroyed a whole infantry unit right there. Our combat slots went down. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to replace one on the field. See what happens here. Oh boy. You can feel the hurt. It's almost like I needed another tank or something like that. And I put this tank here because I knew that they'd have 2 tanks. Okay, that guy's destroyed. So I can purchase another infantry. I doubt that I could place it. Oh, it's going to let me place it. Okay. I'll just place it in front of that guy. Actually, I'm fine with that exchange. There's no problem with that. This guy is really scary. We could probably take the fighter escorts off. We need to commit all of our forces over here. Of course, it's cloudy. There's going to be a lot of snow on this map. Not a lot of HP damage with these strategic bombers. Okay, so we're going to remove all the escorts. Actually, this guy could attack and then escort, so that's nice. It's a nice little trick right there. They have an entrenchment rating. Let's try to hit these guys up. I'm not sure if my opponent has any fighters left besides this one down here. I have a feeling he does. That was unfortunate. Didn't do enough HP damage there. It's okay. So Rostov on the Don was the last scenario, and it did not allow me to use replacements. But Moscow is allowing me to use replacements. That's interesting. Let's just replace these guys, since they're really not going to do any damage anyways. Okay, and around we go. Hopefully we don't get flanked here. We need to be able to connect right over here. I think they put me in a position where I'm not going to be able to do that, though. It looks like the tank can go over there, but this tank really threatens him quite a bit. Let's try to just take this guy out. And I'm going to attack using the divisions that are in the back that can't move anymore. Okay, so we can move this guy up, and he could do quite a bit of damage. This guy's very vulnerable, but we have his partner over here. So I want to re-up the tanks. Excellent. I probably... Okay, no, didn't want to do that. I think it's fine to have a gap here. Does this guy have a partner? Second, wear infantry. Third, 15th. Maybe he doesn't have a partner. Maybe I need to protect him. No. There's his partner right there. Okay. So I don't need to protect him, and I can refit those 2 divisions. Units. And then he's not protected from tanks, but these guys are protected by this artillery piece. I probably could have done a better job of setting up defenses here, but I don't think it really would have mattered. Okay, that's fine. These guys are just going to have to hold out. Can actually partner the Stug up over here to protect this important sector. Let's just set him up right there. So we made a nice little barrier. Hopefully they don't backdoor me here with these 2 guys. They probably will. So let's move him into it. No, we're just going to have to risk it. This was not a good move. He's got to stay there. Potentially split. And then... Yeah. Okay. So you guys kind of have a good idea of how the strategy is working here. And we removed air cover here because I'm pretty confident about this pocket. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I am. These divisions down here, these units are going to be most vulnerable. I'm attacking with the units that don't have a movement. Wow, bravo. They're doing really well. That's crazy. That's crazy how well they did. This guy's just going to have to stay here. He's not going to be able to do anything else. I was not expecting them to hold out, but hey, we got time. It's no big deal. Got plenty of time. It's almost like if he gets attacked, that red rating right there is not good. And I'm a little worried. Are we going to be able to hold up? We'll see. Let's pass the turn to turn 4. We got an AA exposed right there that we saw. Wow. Hopefully he doesn't get hit. This guy's toast. He's going to attack the guy in red. Nope, moves the guy in yellow. You can see how powerful that is. The suppression ratings. That artillery is really cheap and easy to replace, so I'm not too worried about that. And then hopefully they can't move someone into that pocket. Who's he attacking? It's got to be this infantryman right here, right? They attacked the Stug. Bad choice. Okay, attacked with the red rating. I guess he was out of options there. Yep, I was afraid that would happen. He successfully escaped the pocket. They recaptured it. A to and fro battle. Okay, that was good. They committed the anti-tank. We don't have a lot of tanks in this sector. Okay, a few things. So the fighter is going to heal. I need to make sure right off the bat they're doing a lot of damage to their tanks. That's not a lot of damage. These guys in red, I'm not worried about them, and I can't reach anyone else. So let's continue to do damage to their stronger units. The AA is going to do, not going to do as well against these strategic bombers. Oh wow, they're really out of options on this flank over here. If I'm able to refit my men, we should be doing pretty well here. Could hold these guys in reserve. I think we're just going to ignore this. Oh, look at that. Where did their strat bomber go? That doesn't make sense to me. They're refitting. I think I only did 1 damage to it. Their attack bomber here. Good. Can give some escorts over here. This is an excellent... The Sukhoi Su-2, at least in Panzer Corps 2, is an excellent tactical bomber. Let's get it off the map. Let's get rid of it. Dang, we're not even going to be able to get rid of it. Oh well. It's going to be a huge prestige sink for them. Okay, so this guy is encircled. He can move up 1, though. Okay, I'm going to undo that. I think we can get away with a infantry division here. It's not as well equipped. They can get over there with a truck. Dang. But my Panzer can get over here. What happened to that tank? Did they withdraw the tank? Jeez. Could try to chip this guy off. Okay, these guys refit. He can come up for defensive purposes. I should have suppressed first before attacking with this infantry unit. This guy's kind of exposed, but I'm going to keep him out there. Man, this is tough. I need to dissolve this division, this unit. Come on. Yes. Okay, perfect. If I move him up, this guy's going to be able to have an attack against my artillery, but he can move up. exposing my artillery to that anti-tank. I don't really care about that. Okay. A little more confident attacking with this guy because he has artillery backing him up. So hopefully there's not another massive counterattack. That tank might pop out of anywhere. I have a feeling it just healed this turn, but I'm not sure. Okay. So this is the kiting I was telling you guys about earlier. That can happen. It's not the best. Okay, so he got moved out. I just want to reposition my men here. They're on the run. I got to keep this artillery here. There's just no other way. This guy's probably going to get destroyed, but he'll absorb an attack from this guy and take some artillery damage, hopefully. Nice. So, gambled a bit there, attacked with a lower HP tank, and it paid off. Let's do a little bit of maneuvering here. Okay, so this guy I can split, so not sure if that's the play. Let's go with this, the same gamble again. And it paid off. Okay, perfect. Okay, so getting a feel for the game here. Oh, he can't go all the way around. Come on. But this guy can. Okay, and could he go further? Okay, got the encirclement ratings back again. Wow, I'm really surprised that that worked. And pleased. I could put this tank in there, but it would really get beat up. It really would. I wonder if I should just do it anyway. So for some reason, this guy... Okay, there. I was expecting him to kite me a little bit, and he did. We could keep on wrapping around and around and around here. That might be the way to go. And there's that kiting effect I was telling you about. You can't always get out of it, though. To me, it's more important just to keep them locked into this pocket here. Okay, so let's see how it works in between turns. Okay, there's that strategic bomber we were so afraid of, and there's that fighter we were so afraid of. Well, probably have plans for that infantry unit. Oh, wow. Maybe he'll be a speed bump for that tank. In this type of strategy... Really? You're going to attack into that? Okay. This type of strategy you can see me employ in Hearts of Iron 4 as well, where I use a cavalry spam and basically make huge encirclements in Russia around the Russian army. Yep. Okay, we knew about that outcome. And now he can get to my artillery. Should be overrun. He can attack again. Please, no one come out of the fog and just tag him. Oh, he decided not to. Okay, our slots are the same. Let's play one more turn here. Okay, we need this guy gone by whatever means necessary. God, that AA is going to hit me up. Oh well. I need HP damage here. There's that AA. And then I'm more concerned about suppressing that artillery than anything else. That doesn't look like that's really worth our time. That looks pretty good. Let's get the Junkers down here. I don't have a tank, so this might be a little controversial. Yeah, I'm going to have to just kill him with the Junkers. It's not the best. And then we can hit him up for 0 damage and 0 suppression, so that doesn't look that great. Guess we have to take risks if we're going to win the game. This guy only has like 1 shot left. If you can see that little, I don't know if you can see that little white dot there. Oh, that was quite good. Okay, that was lucky. So this guy should just, strong breeze should be able to take him out. So we can just run through him. Or not? What was that? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so we're staying about prestige even, maybe up an extra 1,000. I wonder if we can draw this guy up. Let's see if they won't attack onto the river. I'm interested. So we can move him up there. I'm not sure if that's the best move. Start getting our kind of reconnaissance out here. So I'm glad that this is over. It took 5 turns, though. If I could have done that in 4, I would have been much happier. But it's okay. Oh, the Stuka didn't kill that. Why didn't I see that? Come on. What? Oh. Nice. Wow. I wasn't expecting this sector to be so hard. This might be pretty bad next turn. This guy can move down. Okay, we'll go with artillery first. Okay, so he can move up. Nice. That was really key. And now we can start encircling again. I don't like this. Always make sure to lock up your encirclement. When I first started playing this game, I would forget to do that. I know it sounds really easy, but they will just move away from you. You'll chase them all over the map. Wow, he made it. Is he gonna make it? Oh. That sucked. I don't think he's going to be able to do a successful attack next turn, but this tank supporting him, they might have some success. This tank might come into here. Maybe he'd rather do that. Not sure. So let's create a defensive line here. Okay. Could move him up as bait if we need to. I'm really just guessing at this point. If I moved him up as bait, they would really beat the crap out of it. But that would protect everyone else, and this is a very cheap unit. I don't think anything else is coming out of the fog. I think we see all the players here. He's not going to come out. The fort can attack it. They have to address the artillery piece that's open. He's not going to be defended by any other artillery. I'll just move him up one. It could have been a play. We'll see if we lose anything. Oh, my middle. Oh, my goodness. We're so low HP, but we have plenty of HP. We have plenty of prestige to replenish. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Let's see how bad we get beat up here. I hope they take that tank attack against me. That guy's so deadly. That SU-2. And there's someone at my door, so I think I'm going to have to end the video here. You guys can watch this. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and I will see you on the next one.